Hello, this is Mr. Henry, and welcome to lesson 4.10. Constant rates again. So the essential question says, how do I use constant rates in different forms to determine if one rate is greater than another? And we have a type 1 for our warm-up here. It says, write for 2 minutes on what you remember about constant rates. So just give some thoughts, give some details about what you remember about constant rates. When you're ready to continue, let's move on to the vocabulary, hit play, and we'll move on. Alright, so obviously we're going to use the word constant rate quite a bit throughout this lesson. So I don't have the vocabulary up here because we already talked about it in the past. If you need to look it up, look it up. But average speed will be a new word that we'll talk about a little bit throughout the video here. So average speed is something divided by time. I mean, so distance. If you're driving a car and you go 300 miles in 2 hours, well, if you would divide that, you'd get 150 miles in 1 hour. Maybe that's not a car. Maybe it's a jet or something. That would be your average speed. Or if your work done, if you're writing a paper, you can type 10 pages in, I don't know, use 2 hours again, 5 hours, whatever. 10 pages in 5 hours. If you would divide that, you get 2 pages in 1 hour. That is your average speed of doing your work. I mean, maybe 1 hour you wrote 3 pages, 1 hour you wrote 1 page, but on average, if you did 10 pages in 5 hours, your average was 2 pages an hour. Or even something stupid like hot dogs eaten over time. That would give you the average speed you ate hot dogs. Okay? So this will be the slope of the line when it's graphed. So if I was going to graph this chart of the distance traveled over time of this jet, I guess, so it's going pretty fast here, this average speed would be the slope. This guy has a slope of 150 over 1. You'd go up 150 miles over 1 hour. If we're talking about work done, the slope here would be a slope of 2 pages in 1 hour. Hot dogs eaten, whatever it is. If it's 50 hot dogs in, I don't know, whatever, 10 minutes, then the slope would be 5 over, what did I say, 50 hot dogs in 10 minutes? 5 over 1? 5 hot dogs a minute. Okay, that would be the graph. That would be the slope of the line. Have a slope of 5 over 1. Okay, so let's get to it.